Laundry day is a very dangerous day. Alright, so I just left AutoZone, and relatively short drive, just a few blocks, and by the time I got here to the gas station, my temperature was at 220. I've got a 160-degree thermostat in there. It is completely full of coolant and water mix. I can't figure out what the hell's going on. If you guys got any ideas, I got two big fans blowing on that thing. Do I need more fans? I got a triple pass radiator. That should monumentally be helping to cool it down, but it's not. So if you guys got any ideas, throw them my way. There's some stuff going on this weekend. Today is Monday. I'd like to try to get all this stuff figured out. Got some oil leaks. I'm going to try to take care of those. So if you guys got any ideas, throw them my way, and we will see. Hopefully, we'll see if I can get to the race going on Friday. Alright, so I didn't throw a belt or anything, so brand new water pump, so it's definitely working. It was keeping the engine cool up until a little bit ago, and then all of a sudden it just wasn't efficient enough. I don't know, is maybe my trans temp getting so high that that's bad? I can move that over and put a separate fan on that. I got plenty of space over there where it won't be blowing hot air onto the radiator, so I can try that. But if anybody else has any other ideas, let me know. I've still got the electric water pump, but that's the last thing I want to do is put that thing back in there. I don't want something that's a drain on my electrical system, but now that I do have the radiator, I guess my system could handle it. But again, if that thing goes out, the mechanical water pump, that's going to work forever no matter what. There is no, it just burns out or pops a fuse and decides to stop working unbeknownst to me, you know. So I like the mechanical because it's trustworthy, it's reliable, you know, it's always got your back. And aside from any other ideas, I might have to go back to the electric water pump. I don't want to, might have to. I only live about 4 miles up the road, so, but there's a whole bunch of stops, lights between here and there in traffic, so I want that to get as low as I can get it down, at least 160 or lower before I try to start the engine. Besides, an electric water pump wouldn't solve the issue anyway. All it would do is give me the ability to when it overheats, I can pull over to the side of the road and run the fan and the water pump to cool it down. But that wouldn't stop it from overheating. Whatever the cause of it overheating is still there. So maybe the electric water pump and moving that trainee cooler over. You guys got any better ideas? One website forum says something about using an undersized pulley for the water pump. I don't know where the hell I'm going to get one. It was a pain in the ass trying to find that one. And another forum post says to put the fans on the other side of the radiator, so I'll try that too. And some guys are saying to put bigger jets in the primaries in the carburetor and adjust the idle mixture screws. I mean, this thing already sucks down a shit ton of fuel, you know. I think I'm just under a quarter tank right now. I haven't physically looked to see how much is back there, but it's sucking down a lot of fuel. Whole reason I came over here was to get gas, but it looks like I'm just gonna have to take it home and park it instead and do that later. But where do I get? I can't even find a blower hat. Like if I wanted to go with a turbo setup or a like a Pro Charger or something, I can't find a blower hat that'll fit that carburetor. It's like a 7 1/4 inch or 7 5/8 something. I don't remember what it was, but it was 7 inches. And the majority of blower hats and carburetor tops are like 5 1/8. I think is the standard size for the carburetor, and it's not. I can't find anything else that'll fit my setup. So I've tried looking at 4150 carburetors to see if maybe putting that in the search title changes anything, but it didn't. So, and on those forums, another guy says all you need is airflow, just a lot more air. It's hard to argue that, so I'm going to, I think I have a bigger fan than the one I've got on there, and I think if I position the one on the passenger side, if I push it over just a little bit so that it's pulling air around the side of the radiator instead of the fins, and then I put the other one on there, I should be able to get max airflow, in theory. And you would think with that giant ass hood scoop that blocks the majority of my view, you would think that the air is able to come through and just get sucked out in the draft zone. I think it's also a possibility with the radiator, because I have to slant it at an angle so it doesn't hit the hood. Possibility that the draft or whatever is getting around the radiator and coming back in front of it to come through to reheat it. Maybe if I put some plexiglass or something right there to kind of channel the air to come into it, maybe that'll help. I'll tell you another thing. This crap about me having to get in and out of the car just to turn the damn power on, that's annoying the hell out of me. So I need to put another kill switch inside the car somewhere so I can control that myself. That's the highest it went on that little drive. So yeah, I don't know. I don't figure out. Whatever. I don't know.